you must be the new number one.
I'm Thomas.
Well, look after the branch line, Thomas, and wear that number with pride.
Don't worry, Mr. Coffee Pot. I will. You can count on me.
But I'm not Mr. Coffee Pot. My name is GLYNN.
Hello, everybody. It is your good old pal here, HiroTheJapaneseTrain, presenting to you some brand new, it's a brand new series called HiroTheJapaneseTrain Customs, or known by the Twitter hashtag HTJT Customs, where I just basically show off the customs of engines that I've made and do a little discussion on the characters and whatnot, and just kind of show you what I've done. Today in the first installment, as you see, we have here GLYNN, who was first seen in the special The Adventure Begins for about 10 seconds. But he's based off of one of the coffee pot engines, and according to the special, he was the original number one. And as you can see, I used an Apple cargo car. Go ahead and grab the original. So we went from this to this. And what I started off doing was I removed this little back piece here, and I pasted it onto the back of GLYNN. I used a Lego piece back there, and this is a Lego piece. This is some off-brand Lego piece, this silver thing here. And don't ask me where this came from. It came from some sort of like HO sort of thing. And I gave him buffers, which were, they are Lego pieces, which I highly recommend doing to some characters. To some others it might be difficult for them to go up hills, but that's aside the point. GLYNN, in The Adventure Begins, he didn't really appear much, so it's not like we know much about him, but he seemed very wise and, I don't know, whatever. Thomas, when he came in with Annie and Clarabelle, was just kind of like, oh hi GLYNN, oh bye GLYNN, and GLYNN was like, you know, hello, Thomas. I'm kind of in a siding, rotting and rusting away. Could you please tell Sir Tom Hutt to repair me? But Thomas is like, don't worry, Mr. Coffee Pot. I will. And then GLYNN was like, I mean, if you were called Mr. Coffee Pot, wouldn't you be offended? Oh, Thomas. Much to learn. Really isn't much to say about this model. I added some gold paint to the sides here, just to give a little bit more detail. He took about 5 to 6 hours to make, and about 2 hours was devoted to cutting away at the back here. Then the rest of the time was devoted to doing the paint job, letting it dry, and then spent about 2 hours probably finding pieces for it, and another hour deliberating about the face. So, all in all, it took a fair amount of time to make. But I'm really happy with him. He came out fantastic, and I used Thumper's face because I had a spare Thumper. And what happened actually was when I was cutting off the face with a knife, when Thumper's face came off, the back part of it that hinges to the engine actually popped off. Like, pieces of it flew everywhere, but I was able to save the face. So, Thumper is no more, but GLYNN is here to stay. And I may do some extra detail, I don't know, probably not. But I hope you enjoyed that little tidbit there with the intro. And Thomas, I actually do have, this is a little bit of an indicator for the next installment, but I've got incomplete LBSC Thomas in his original true livery, the correct livery, because he would not have been teal, he would have been chocolate brown, or milk chocolate brown, and yellow. And as you can see, it's incomplete. There's a little bit more work here and there, and some touch up. But other than that, he's pretty much good to go. Alright, get out of here. Get out of here, Thomas. Thomas! Oh, God! But anyway, back to GLYNN. Now, GLYNN, I was a bit surprised to figure out that he was only going to be released in Trackmaster, because it was a bit like, well, why not release it into the Wooden Railway? I guess it's because Walmart has very little to do with the Wooden Railway. But not even Take and Play, or the Minis. Wouldn't a Minis version of GLYNN be amazing? But that's beside the point. You know, not much to say about GLYNN's little coffee pot engine. If you were to make them, I'd recommend using this. But if you can't use that, this is a bit of a shout out to Oliver Duck. But, oh gosh, where is it? I used to have so many of them lying around, and now they're just nowhere. Aha. I would use either one of these cargo cars, or I'll go grab it. You should use a Brio flatbed, like that. Like one of these, or one of these, if you didn't have an Apple Orchard car, if you didn't have a spare one to use, I would certainly use either of the two that I just showed you. Because not only are they like the next best thing, but they're close to GLYNN's actual like size. Because, I mean, yeah, Oliver Duck, Ted, you did a great job on your custom coffee pots there, but I think I'd take the cake. Not to toot my own horn, but I got them into the correct scale. We'll see. I mean, your models were very good, and you were able to make more than one of them in a night, which is an advantage over mine because I was only able to make GLYNN. But I may make more of these in the future if I get more of these. I want to keep at least one of them like this. I don't want to make any more customs of these, mainly because I have a little bit of an issue with modifying items, of which I only have one of, or I've modified already, and I'm down to my last one. But I seem to be rambling here. But I think I went a little bit overboard with the buffers. But oh god, it makes GLYNN look so much better. It's the little things, you know. I hope you enjoyed that little snippet in the beginning there. Some things that you can expect coming up. By the way, guys, we did it. Thank you so very much for helping me reach 500 subscribers. That is a great achievement of mine. I thank you all so very much. And for that, you guys are going to get a very nice treat indeed. Let's see, I'm on my channel right now and I currently have 513 subscribers. That is up 4 from yesterday. Thank you guys so much. And after Sodor Stories is finished with Season 1, that's going to be after Episode 10. By the way, Sad Story Samson Part 2 is coming. After Episode 10, I'm going to go ahead and announce that we're going to have a contest coming up. I'll go ahead and show you all the prizes in that video with the stakes, what you all have to do. And it might tie in with this, you don't know yet. But that's a little bit down the road. It's probably, let's see, it's March 15th today. Might be closer to around mid to late April, I'd say, is when the contest will be taking place. So enjoy that, guys. It's going to be fantastic. And you know, what else can I do? You guys helped me to reach 500 subscribers. I mean, for some users they've already passed that, but hey, 500 subscribers is a milestone in my book. So thank you guys so very much. Thank you all for checking out my channel. Thank you all for the support over Twitter. Oh god, you guys are great. You guys are great viewers, and I think it's about time I gave back to you all. So, thank you all for watching. This is HiroTheJapaneseTrain with Customs Episode 1 of GLYNN, signing off. Thanks again, guys.